people went to that event. It was a paid job in Dubai. Both Alex and Tyler took +1s, separate +1s. They did not stay in the same room. It was not a together trip. So when that kind of came out that obviously like they're in Dubai together, they weren't there together. They both had different people with them, you know? So it was like Tyler was with his brother, Hall was with a friend, and it's like that they're not together. So it's kind of like that's just the media doing what the media does. And
I was going to say the media really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, but I think, you know, I also don't know anything of, you know, that situation, but I think, you know, statements and things like that get planned out by certain teams to be announced at a certain point. I don't know. So I don't think it was a planned, I'm going to Dubai with Hall. I think it was a work trip.
Right. And there were a lot of influencers there, like just outside
everyone and their, you know, mother was there,
yeah,
you know.
Lots of housewives,
and
you
know, all I will say is that they both went with different +1s. So
interesting.
It wasn't the cute couple trip that was kind of
that the media made it out to be.
Yeah.
Well, in addition to Kayla, Brandi did seem to have an issue with Hall and Tyler this season.
Yeah, she kept bringing that up a lot, and then she said that she doesn't actually care about it. So it was like, well, stop talking about it then, because I don't know.
Do you think she was bringing that up for a storyline too?
At this point, don't know. I mean, it was kind of wild. It was wild. So for us, we can only respond to kind of what's thrown in our faces, and that was a surprise that repeatedly got brought up. I don't know for what.
All these kisses. Well, she also said that clients were asking about it.
This is, honestly, I'm going to call bullshit on that. You know, I know the client that she's talking about. And at that point in OC, everyone's talking about us anyway. You know, the show, the drama, you know, blah, blah, blah. The media loved to kind of paint Hall and Tyler as, you know, together. You know, the picture that came out of them in the sushi restaurant, there was 6 of us there. And he literally was smelling her armpit because she didn't wear deodorant that day. And everyone was like, oh my God, she stink. But of course, like that picture was, it looked like they were snuggling up together by themselves. No, there were 6 of us there. So it was like everyone kind of knew the like fanfare and the, you know, crazy stuff that the media were doing at the time. And Brandi has never been busier in her life. So it's like, it's not affecting her business at all. And everyone just wanted to know what was actually going on. So did a client of her call her to kind of talk about it? Yeah, I believe that 100%. Were they just trying to get inside info gossip? I think that's the case. She's since relisted that house. The client had absolutely zero problem with 2 single people. It was nonsense.
Right, so it wasn't like she was losing business, right? It's just, you know, clients want to know these things. Brandi's never been busier,
so it's like, oh, okay, it's affecting your business, is it? Okay.
Right, it's just who doesn't want to gossip about this, right?
I feel like it's that was the case rather than how it was made out to be.
So you don't have any problem with inter-office romances?
I don't. I think as long as it's, you know, it doesn't affect your business and it doesn't, you know, make people feel uncomfortable by, you know, do it. You know, it's not like.
We're all adults, right?
Right. It's like people meet each other at work all of the time, you know, even, you know, in the Oppenheim group. It's not any surprise, you know, our people have dated within the office, you know, in the LA office, you know, there's been, you know, Jason and Mary way back when and Jason and Chriselle, like it happens, you know? So no, I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah, I mean, and Jason can't really have a problem with it either, I think, because of Chriselle.
Well, I mean, he absolutely doesn't. And like, I actually spoke to Jason after Kayla decided to make the whole thing of like, you know, whatever. And I'm like, this is now becoming a thing. Like, I didn't tell you about it because why would I? Like, it's not, I didn't think it would be brought up weeks later to be this like really bad thing. And I apologized for doing it in the office. We didn't think anyone was there. Apparently someone was filming us, which was fun. Et cetera, et cetera. And he's like, it's
neither here nor there,
like,
is what he said.
Like, you're both single, consenting adults. So, yeah, like, just be aware that our office is a fishbowl. And I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, number one, it's never going to happen again. Number two, roger that.
So he didn't care at all?
No, I mean, it's, no.
So who did film you and Tyler kissing?
This is kind of been held over our heads for months. It was used against us on the show. And we're like, I want to see this video. Like, there was no one there. It wasn't even on the couch that Kayla apparently says we were rolling around and, my hands were down his pants. My hands have never been down Tyler's pants. Like, my hands have never been down anyone in the office's pants apart from my own. Like,
I was going to say,
like, wow, when did this happen? Because it didn't. Like, we were stood up by the doors, we had a hug, turned into a kiss, and then we left. Like, so this whole, like, wildly elaborated, passionate, like, romp that we had, absolute bullshit. And I'm like, the video doesn't exist because it didn't happen. So there was a video, and then I saw the video, and it's us sat on the sofa, and we don't even kiss. It's like, it just shows us on the sofa. And it's like, nothing's happening in the video. And I'm like, so this has been held over us for weeks, if not months, of this big, like, thing. And now it's like, it's horseshit.
So that was the video. It was like the two of you sitting there.
Yeah.
It was nothing.
No.
And there's no video of you guys kissing under the...
No.
Like what you
described. Not what I've seen. No.
Who even took the video of you guys on the couch, though?
It was somebody who is not on the show.
Got it. So, right, just sitting there innocent. So this whole thing just really doesn't exist.
There was like it was after like a party. We actually ended up passing out on the couch. A group of people were leaving the office and took a video through the thing of us like on the couch. Like,
that happens.
He's laid down, I'm sat up, and I kind of like just flick my hair and that's it. It's
the most innocent thing.
It's very, you can't even tell who it is. I'm like, wow, this is what this whole like, and then like people lied about seeing the video, and then people didn't tell me that there were a video. People promised me there wasn't a video, and I'm just like, well, I don't literally care.
You just want to know, right. Is there a video or is there not a video?
Right.
So that's the video. So that should put that to rest for people, right?
I mean, it's not even really become a thing. I think people are just like, they can do